Maya grabs us when we are unconscious, when we are not aware in that moment, not fully present in that moment, right? Right now, as we sit together in satsang, or as you sit on the banks of Ganga, in the arti, or meditating. Even if someone came up to you and started poking you, right? You wouldn't lose yourself. Even if right in front of you somebody flashed a big sign that said, "Shop now, shop now." Right? If right over my head suddenly a sign was going that said, "Shop now," you're not going to get up and rush out. Because you're here, you're present, you're conscious. And you're aware, I don't need anything right now. But the Maya, that veil of Maya, swoops over us when we are not present. We're moving through our lives busy, distracted, multitasking, stressed. Our minds are elsewhere. We're worried about the future, worried about the past. My God, I can't believe I just said that in the meeting. Everybody must think I'm so stupid. What's going to happen in the next meeting? Am I going to lose my job? So I'm not present. My body may be walking from point A to point B. My body may be sitting here. But I'm not actually here if my mind is in the past and in the future. Or if I'm sitting here multitasking and I'm talking to you and I'm messaging on my phone. And I'm, also talking to this person over here and also talking to this person here. I'm not present. Tragically, we've gotten to a point where we almost worship people's ability to multitask. We worship busyness. And that's beautiful when what we are doing is allowing the flow of the divine to flow through us. And so we are busy in the way that a flower is busy giving fragrance, or a tree is busy giving apples, or a Ganga is busy flowing. But what's happening these days is much more of a frenetic busyness without really any cause. So we've become very, very busy. But if you follow someone who's really busy, and an hour later you stop them and you say, "Okay, just give me 30 seconds. What actually have you achieved in the last 1 hour? I've been following you. I've been watching you as you multitask things for an hour. What actually has been the result of that hour?" Most people won't be able to tell you. Because the busyness is in reaction instead of in action. So what have you accomplished? I've responded to every text message that has arisen. I've read every WhatsApp that has come. Right? I've seen all my notifications. I've liked a bunch of posts. I've commented on a bunch. I've clicked here, tapped here. Life has become about reaction instead of action. So instead of moving as per what we have decided are the goals, are the tasks at hand, we give up that freedom, we give up that autonomy, we give up that vision, and we spend most of the day from morning till evening simply reacting to that which happens around us. And whether it's a live person saying something to us, looking at us in a certain way, treating us in a certain way, whether it's our devices beeping and blinging and buzzing and vibrating and whatnot, whether it's the TV, we are constantly reacting to things. So we're very busy because things continue to come at us, but we're not actually moving forward. And I mention all of this when you speak about Maya because Maya grabs us when we are unaware. Maya's not like a tiger who, whether you are aware that the tiger's there or not aware of the tiger's there, he's going to get you anyway. Tiger doesn't care. But Maya loses her ability to get us if we are aware. She can only grab us when we are unaware. And our unconsciousness arises very nicely in the soil of distraction. The more distracted we are, the less conscious we are. And the less conscious we are, we fall victim to Maya. And so the solution is stay conscious. Now, of course, it doesn't mean never text anybody or never read messages or don't look at your phone. It doesn't mean that. It just means whatever you are doing, do it consciously. Stay grounded, stay anchored, stay aware, stay present. Whether I'm drinking water, eating food, having a conversation, working on the computer, sending a message, walking, whatever you are doing, brushing your teeth, having a shower, how to do it mindfully, consciously. The more conscious you are, Maya can't get you. And the moment that you notice that you've gotten swept up in Maya, the moment that you actually look at her, she dissipates. And so no matter how much she's wrapped herself around you, the moment you look and you say, oh, okay, I've gotten stuck. And you anchor back. You come back to your meditation, back to your japa, back to your mantra, back to your breath, back to your truth. And Maya dissipates then. And this is where so many spiritual traditions focus on a practice of mindfulness. Whatever we're doing. As we move through our lives, more isn't necessarily better. Meaning in terms of this multitasking thing. A lot of times giving your full attention, your full awareness to the moment at hand, not only is much better for you spiritually and emotionally, but it's actually much more effective and productive. A lot of us think incorrectly. That if I only do one thing at a time, and I actually pay attention, and I'm actually mindful, oh my God, nothing will get done. I'll fall behind. I won't be able to accomplish anything. What about my very long list? But that's the illusion. Because when we are distracted, we are not efficient, not effective, and it actually takes us a lot longer to do things. So coming back to mindfulness, back to awareness, back to one thing at a time, back to autonomy. Just because my phone is vibrating doesn't mean that I have to abandon whatever I'm in the middle of doing and attend to it. If you have a live human baby, or even a live animal baby, who starts to scream and cry, you need to attend to it. Those are life and death circumstances. It could really be in trouble. But when our phone starts to scream, we don't actually have to attend to it with quite as much immediacy as we would to a baby who was screaming. And so, for your spiritual practice, for your emotional health, and for the simple ability to actually achieve what you are looking to achieve in your life, slow down, focus, stay conscious, stay grounded, stay anchored. And you'll find that that will help to keep Maya away. And the moment, again, that you notice her, call her by name. Hi, Maya. Right? Again, she functions in obscurity. As a veil that wraps itself around us, we're not supposed to be able to see her. She has covered our vision and is showing us illusion as truth. But the minute that we are able to actually see the veil as a veil, the veil as the Maya, and call her by name, hi Maya, thanks for dropping by today. But you know what? I actually was doing so great. I'll let you know if I need you. Thanks for coming by, but you know, this havoc that you've just brought into my family, totally unnecessary. We're gonna just open the door to the home right now, send you on your merry way, and we're gonna go back to being conscious. Maya, this hijacking that you've done of my mind, I'm gonna very lovingly but very strongly rather, I'm gonna just take my mind out of your hands if you don't mind. I'm gonna just extricate myself from your grip. Speak to her. Because remember, she functions as this veil. But if you can start actually seeing the veil as a veil and recognize it has been draped over your eyes, then it doesn't hold nearly as much power. And when you notice, like with the shawl or any kind of veil, that if I really start to look at it rather than at this space that it's draped inside of it, if I actually start to look at the veil as a veil, I start to be able to see through it a little bit. even while it's still there, even before she leaves. If you look at the veil, you start to be able to see a little bit through it. You can see the light coming through. Maya tries to convince us that there is no reality beyond her veil, that this is the reality, that like this is my world now in here. But the moment I recognize that there is this shawl, and I'm looking at the shawl and then through the shawl, then I start to be able to find a way to get it down.